32 experience in executive transportation management, helping shape national, state, and local transportation policies. In 2014, she was named Central Florida Expressway Authority first executive director. Under her leadership, the agency adopted customer-first toll policy, resulting in the cancellation of the scheduled 15% toll increase. Terry, I just left the room, Laura, you're okay. The expanded customer service she also expanded the customer service by opening the first reload lane on the tollway. It's been nothing but positive ever since. Her traffic is up, her revenue's up, so despite what we just heard from Terry, sometimes you need to look at the customer side of it and your environment. And Laura's been very successful at doing that. Again, 30 years in the business and transportation alone, and we just humbled and bowed down because she's one of our first executive directors at the Central Florida Expressway Authority. With that, Laura Kelley. She doesn't look a day over 20 years.
Hello, I'm so glad to be here. And there was a slide in there about moderation. I remembered that specifically, so I think we're good. I was really happy to see David Christensen on the agenda today. I think it was over a year ago when I was invited to Purdue to actually hear about some of the awesome research that Select is doing. And I was so happy to hear that you all got to hear a little bit about that research. When I left that workshop, I was blown away. And I've started following what they're doing at Select ever since. Now you all will have the opportunity to do the same thing. But I'm here today to talk about a program that we started here in the Orlando International Airport a little while ago called Visitor Toll Pass. This airport has over 50 million visitors a year and growing. And many of those visitors are renting a car. In fact, Orlando is one of the biggest rental car markets in the world. And so when visitors bring their family here on vacation, they rent a car, and a lot of them come and rent cars without knowing the volume of toll roads we have in Central Florida because we've grown so fast. That's how we've kept up with the traffic. They don't know about the high fees associated with the rental car toll programs. And many pay as much as $25 extra per visit. And that's quite a bit of money that doesn't go in the agency's pocket. It goes to a third-party participant that actually manages the tolls for the rental cars. So in 2014, when the Central Florida Expressway Authority was organized, the City of Orlando's mayor became a member of my board. Mayor Buddy Dyer, the very first challenge that he gave me as executive director is to make the visitor rental car experience better. Because as elected officials and the mayor of Orlando, they heard about these surprises that visitors had on a regular basis. And so he gave us a challenge. Let's figure out a way to make the experience a better one. And so we launched Visitor Toll Pass on May 1st of 2019. So we haven't even been in the pilot for more than a year. It is a patented process that we've developed, and we're very excited about it because our customers are excited about it. And this is how it works. There is a series of desks on the second floor, right across from the rental car desk. And so there are people there during the main business hours on both the A and the B side. And they can pick up a visitor toll tag from any of those desks They swipe their credit card, they give their contact information, and in less than 2 minutes, they're on their way. And so they're off to their vacation. And when they get to their rental car, they hang the tag in their mirror. As the family drives out of the garage, there's equipment in the lane that pairs the visitor toll tag with the license plate of the rental car. And that's very important because now it actually activates the toll pass, and the family can drive all throughout Florida, Georgia, North Carolina. They can really travel quite a bit worry-free, knowing that that tag is going to take care of them and they don't have to stop. When the family returns to the Orlando International Airport, they actually go through another set of equipment that actually signals to the tag that the trip is complete. And then, of course, the tallying of the tolls is done and it's charged to their credit card. If the family doesn't come back to the Orlando International Airport, they can do one of two things. They can choose to keep it and continue to use it, and that's good. The account just stays active. They just have to update tags. Or they can actually pay $10 and they can keep it, and then, or they can decide to return it. And there's receptacles in the airport, but they can also mail it to us, and we allow that. We actually use these tags many, many, many times. They're recycled. They're not a one-use type of tag. They are built to be used over time. So I think you can imagine that there's many customer benefits here, but you know, the customers are saving about $25 a trip. There's no stopping. They could travel virtually anywhere in Florida. And we have a very diverse set of customers so far. We virtually not have any advertising at all. The customers find out about it through a website, actually through social media a lot. I mean, Disney actually put some information on some of their social media about it. About half of our customers so far from the United States, the other half from as many as 40 different countries. Over 99% of our customers would actually recommend Visitor Toll Pass to their friends and family. And what I can say, and what I'm most excited about with this program, the feedback that we're getting from customers are really, really strongly positive. They're so excited about the program. I think the thing that we hear the most is that they don't want this program to go away. They enjoy it, they want to see it stay. But there's some things we have to do in order to make this a truly sustainable, viable program. And that's what we're doing next. You know, we haven't advertised, we've kept the pool of customers kind of small because we wanted to make sure we learned from our mistakes, that we made the program very strong. We filled any gaps that we may have found. And so now we're ready to grow it, we're ready to advertise, we're ready to pump up the volume. So we will do that in concert with actually creating an app so it's easier to communicate with these customers. And we also need to automate the distribution method so it's much easier to replicate in other locations. So with that concludes my report. I'm glad to answer any questions.
Good.
Thank you.